Welcome to another benchmark video. Subscribe for more videos where I benchmark newly released games so you know the performance before you commit to buying the game. Metro Exodus was released recently and I have just finished doing my round of benchmarks on high-end GPUs from the GTX 2080 Ti down to the GTX 1070. I will release another benchmark video on the mid-range GPUs for you folks who are not as fortunate to have a top-of-the-line graphics card. Subscribe to be notified when that gets released. I am sure all of you have heard the term, "Can it play Crisis?" Well, I think this age-old meme might be superseded with Metro Exodus as it demands so much from your graphics card, and I think it will become the new Crisis as the gold standard of determining the worthiness of a graphics card. Anyway, I've benchmarked using the inbuilt tool with these settings: DirectX 12, extreme quality, no hairworks, ray tracing, and all that other rubbish. Now I am trying to show the baseline FPS you can expect for your GPU. You will get more FPS by adjusting some of these settings down at your own accord. So what can I say? I had to double check if I have the resolution set correctly. These FPS figures are what you typically see for 4K resolution, but in this case it's for 1080p. Only the 2080 Ti was able to pull above the magical 60 mark, and the 1070 could barely pass 30. The lows were also pretty bad with a large deviation from their average, although the AMD cards did perform slightly better than the Nvidia cards at the 1% lows. 1440p was a similar story with the 2080 Ti just edging above 60 and every other card is far behind. I noted that the FPS loss from 1080p to 1440p wasn't that significant, so it might be worth to turn down the settings and play at 1440p rather than 1080p full settings. If you got a 2080 Ti and expected to be dumpstering over all the games that are going to be released this year, even at 4K, then you will be sorely disappointed as Metro Exodus will not run at 60 FPS on 4K with eye candy turned on. I wouldn't even bother playing it in 4K if you have anything but the 2080 Ti. Now, it could be the game hasn't been optimized yet, seeing that the FPS delta between 1080p and 1440p and 4K isn't as large as what I have seen in other games. Maybe a patch will release soon to improve the performance. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe for more videos where I benchmark newly released games so you know the performance you can get before spending your hard-earned cash.